Welcome, everybody, here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week pregame show. Luke Queen here with you this evening. Tonight I am in Iola, Kansas, where the Wellsville Eagles have traveled down to take on the Mustangs of Iola High School here in a Pioneer League matchup here, week number 2 of high school football. Beautiful facility down here at the fairgrounds in Iola is great setup and a perfect night for high school football here in week number 2. Wellsville comes in at 1-0. Last week they defeated the Bulldogs of Anderson County. The final score 34-23. Started out a lot with the run, using the ground game, and we're just kind of in the game with Anderson County there through the first half. I mean, a close ball game at halftime, and Wellsville went ahead and went to the air in the second half a little bit more often, kind of used a little bit more of the passing game to open some things up, and were able to spread out that game and come away with the 11-point victory over Anderson County, so moving their record not only overall to 1-0, which is exactly what you want to do, but also puts them at the top of the Pioneer League standings also with that 1-0 victory, or that 34-23 victory to go to 1-0. Iola, on the other hand, suffered a defeat last week. It was a non-league game as they played Parsons High School, and what probably I didn't check every score throughout the state, but I'm gonna say maybe one of the more exciting football games probably played last Friday night. It was a final score of 56-48, and the game went into 4 overtimes before a winner was decided. So Iola looking for that first win of the season, and the home crowd is going to be behind the Mustangs here this evening as the team is coming out onto the field, running through their inflatable tunnel. The Mustang mascot dressed in the Superman outfit, chasing the team out to the 50-yard line, and Iola is going to come ready to play. Iola suffered a couple injuries last week that are going to be tough to work around, but I had a week of practice to kind of get through that. Lost a couple guys that played quarterback, both starting cornerbacks, and a lineman that started both offensively and defensively. So Iola hit a little bit with the injury bug last week. A couple guys have been lost for quite a while. One guy, the lineman that's out with a concussion, so out for at least this week. Hopefully it's not severe and the young man can get back to action next week. Wellsville, on the other hand, coming out of getting that victory, starting off the year the right way, just how everybody wants you to do, is to get on top early, defeat Anderson County, one of your rivals, especially in your league, one of the closest proximity-wise to Wellsville, and to get that victory to start the season 1-0, great way to start the year, especially when you think about that over the last 3 years, Wellsville's quarterback had been Zach Vance, and Zach graduated last year, moved on to play ball at Pittsburgh State, and so stepping in, taking over the quarterback duties is senior Luke Richards. Richards been a starting wide receiver for the last couple of years and been a great outlet receiver and a good defensive player as well. But it is now his job under center to run the offense, and it's a new coaching staff in Wellsville with Mike Berg taking over this year. So Wellsville with some changes, definitely some major changes so far this season, but doing exactly what they wanted to do, and they got started the right way last week with that 34-23 victory over Anderson County. Expect a heck of a football game coming in between these two teams here this evening. Iola obviously with something to prove after a tremendous effort last week against Parsons, and playing with a few injuries and some guys ready to step up and take their turn. Wellsville looking to stay at the top of the Pioneer League standings as they have a new quarterback and new coach. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout as we're getting ready for the national anthem here at Iola High School. You're listening to High School Football here on KOFO.com.
Jason Dials, owner of Dials Construction, only does business one way, the right way, according to Tab White, who recently dialed Dials.
He treated us, I think, like he would like to be treated, with a lot of respect. He definitely operates in the realm of excellence and professionalism. He possesses a great level of integrity.
And that integrity leads to trust.
We gave him the keys to the house. That's how much we trusted him. He's part of our community, and we pretty much consider him part of the family now.
For your next project, dial Dials. 418-8211. 418-8211. Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no-fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community with assisted living apartments available now. Call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Every 16 minutes, someone dies on our nation's highways, resulting in thousands of fatalities a year. You can help stop this tragedy. Buckle up. Buckle up everyone in the vehicle. Wear helmets. Pay attention and reduce distractions. While October 10th is Put the Brakes on Fatalities Day, we need you to think about traffic safety every day. Don't let time run out.
Brought to you by the Kansas Department of Transportation and this station.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Luke Queen down in Iola, where the Wellsville Eagles travel down to take on the Mustangs of Iola High School here in high school week number 2 of high school football. Wellsville 1-0 on the year. They defeated Anderson County last week by a score of 34-23. Started off a lot on the ground, went to the air, and able to come away with the victory as they spread it out more in the second half. Leading the way rushing last week, Anthony Sines for Wellsville. Sines had 150 yards rushing and 204 total yards on the evening. Luke Richards leading the way passing-wise, 131 passing yards for the senior first-year starter at quarterback, but definitely not a guy that is afraid of being out on the field and doing the job he's asked to do. Richards, the 3-year starter, just the last couple have been as a wideout, and now taking the reins as the starting quarterback. Iola 0-1 so far on the season. Last week, a 4-overtime thriller loss to Parsons, 56-48. Again, 4 overtimes. For those of you that aren't familiar with the Kansas high school football overtime rules, it is what the college has adopted as their overtime. Started in the state of Kansas for a little history, but each team gets a possession at the 10-yard line and has the 4 downs, barring any penalties, putting it back to first down or anything, automatic first down penalties. You get 4 downs basically to make it touchdown, and the other team gets another opportunity as well. So it is very exciting football for sure. And coming off of that, Iola either has got that adrenaline kick back up into the night. They're also without their starting quarterback, a couple starting defensive backs, linemen as well that were all injured last week and out for this week. So the rest of the team is going to try and rally it in and see if they can get on in the win column this week against their Pioneer League rival, Wellsville. Wellsville with that Pioneer League win last week sits atop the league standings at 1-0. Parsons lost last week, Iola's lost to Parsons last week, not a conference game. So Iola, this is their first Pioneer League contest here this evening. Wellsville will receive the opening kickoff here. Iola won the toss and deferred. Wellsville elected to receive. Drake Amold and Anthony Sines back deep to return the kick from the Mustangs. Looks like Peter Finter is going to do the kicking duties for Iola. We are about ready to get underway here from the Allen County Fairgrounds here at Municipal Stadium here in Iola. Beautiful night for high school football. Finter kicks it away. It's a short pooch down on the ground. Wellsville able to fall on it. Covering it there is Dylan Schnur for Wellsville. And Wellsville will start this first possession at about the 33-yard line. So first down and 10 for Wellsville. Nice job there by Schnorr to cover that football. Those short kicks, he was coming up on it. Ball was kind of low. He was able to kind of corral it down and then just cover it up. Richards will go under center, single receivers each side. Power I formation, toss sweep, pitch back is to Sines. Anthony tries the right side, just not in there. He will get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And Sines is the main tailback for Wellsville. Been getting a lot of time on the field over the last couple of years, so the senior is ready to carry the load this year. Now Richards will drop back in shotgun formation. Snap up over his head, and Richards will have to fall on it back inside the 25-yard line at about the 24. So that's going to be a loss. About 9 on the play, so it's going to bring up third down and long. Ball on the 24-yard line for Wellsville. They've got to get out across the 40, really across the 43-yard line. So it's about third down and 19 yards to go here for Wellsville. In Richards in shotgun, twin receivers each side. Motion man coming through is Amold. Amold on the jet sweep. He's going to try and turn it up. Again, nothing there. A gain of about 2 on the play. And it's going to bring up fourth down and long. So Iola has forced the punt here to get things started. Fourth down and 17 yards to go here. So Wellsville will probably kick this one away. They're in the huddle right now. A couple players running on. Brett Willis is deep to return for Iola. Richards hands the kicking duties as well for the Eagles. Punt is away. Down at about the 50. Takes a Wellsville bounce now inside the 35. And it'll be down there at about the 32. So a good kick in this situation for Richards as Wellsville got absolutely nothing on their opening drive. Stopped for no gain on the first play. A bad snap resulted in a 9-yard loss and just a 2-yard gain on third and long. This is Iola's first offensive possession here this evening. A Mustangs coming out. Kason Barker, senior, was a running back. Linebacker is lined up under center. He's going to take the snap. Going to fake the give. He's going to keep it himself and try the left side. Not much there. And he'll gain maybe a yard and a half. And there's Aiden Kearney in on the tackle for Wellsville. Mustangs line comes up. Now the action receivers break. And receivers to the right, single receiver left. Barker in a short shotgun. He's back to pass, looking. Pass is complete over here along the right side, out across the 40 to about the 41. Pass is completed there to Drake Selman, the junior wide receiver. He was split out wide to the right. Barker, the lefty, came out after the play action, moved out to his right, and able to throw a strike there to Selman. So it'll be 3rd down and 1. The ball at the 45. Got to get across the 42. So it's a little bit longer than just 3 feet. It's about 4.5 at this point for the first down. Barker with Twins in the backfield with him. And it's a counter play. Good run here along the right side, out across the 45 to the 46. And that was Trent Jones on the carry this time for the Mustangs. And sets him up 1st down and 10. The ball at the 46. A lot of counters and traps run off of this offensive set here for Iola. Now they're going to go Twins each side. Barker in the short shotgun. Pitch is going to be out wide. He's got Batters. Batters going to try and get around the edge on the left side. He's got positive yardage out across midfield, and he'll be taken down in the Wellsville territory just inside the 45 at the 44. And it's going to be good enough for a 1st down. 10 yards on the carry there for Isaac Batters. Batters, the leading rusher for Iola last week with 121 yards rushing. He's also the leading tackler last week defensively with 11 tackles. Barker takes the snap, and we've got a whistle, and we've got some pre-snap movement. See what it was, if it was procedure or if Wellsville was the first to jump. And it will be offsides here on Wellsville. There was a lot of movement, but it did look to me as though Wellsville might have jumped a touch early, so 5-yard penalty. Shortens it up, 1st down and 5. The ball inside the 40, now at the 39-yard line of the Eagles. Iola in plus territory here. Iola runs an interesting huddle as the linemen break off and go up first, and then the backs and receivers stay in. Twin receivers each side. Barker with the give this time to Holden Barker. Mason Barker hands off to Holden Barker, and it's a pickup of 2, maybe 3 on the play. Ball shy of the 35-yard line. Looks like it's about the 37. So bring up 2nd down and about 3. Mason Barker, senior, listed as a running back, handing off there to Holden Barker, freshman running back. Single receiver split wide to the right. Twins in the backfield. Snap is in. It looked like we had a little bit of a false start this time against Iola, so we'll back him up 5 from the previous spot. So a false start there. And it negates the original false start by Wellsville. So it'll be 2nd down at about 8 this time. Iola runs the play in. Number 87, Austin Rowe, running it in from the sideline. He'll split out wide to the left. Got Twins to the right. Tight end slot right as well. Barker looking to his right to pass. His throw is on target, and again, it is complete. This time to Drake Selman. inside the 35, down about the 33-yard line. So good pickup there. It's first down and 10, the ball at about the 32. Iola doing a good job here moving the football. This field faces east and west, and Wellsville defense looking into the sun right now. I'm not sure it's affecting them as much. Now it's an option pitch going out to the left side, pitches out to batters. Not much there, maybe a gain of a half a yard, if at all, on the play. So we're going to call it second down and 10 still here for the Mustangs. Iola has done a nice job so far here in the early going and mixing in the run and the pass. So now the backs and receivers come up to the line. Twin receivers each side. Single running back is batters in the backfield. Snap is out. It was going to be a toss sweep. Looking for Trent Jones, but we've got a false start again on Iola. So second down, and we're going to move it back 5 yards. So it'll be second down and 15. Still is week number 2, but a couple early penalties each direction. And want to try and clean those up. From here moving forward, that's for sure. Twin receivers each side. Slot is in tight. Parker calls for the snap, and now we've got Wellsville with some movement, and they are jumping into the zone there, so it is going to be offside. So move that 5 yards right back over for Iola. They're back up to the 32-yard line and brings us back to second and 10. Guys on the line need to really pay attention to the football and avoid kind of getting in that locked into listening to the quarterback or seeing some movement as the offensive players come in motion. Iola Jones goes into motion. Now stops. They all look to the sideline and a whistle, and it's a flag. Delay of game here, and this is going to go against Iola. So back we go out to the 37, second down and 15. So this second down play has had 4 penalties on it, and we've yet to have a snap. Iola coming to the line. Twins each side, slots are tight. Jones in motion. Parker to throw, puts it up high, and it will be overthrown. Selman, the intended receiver, but the ball overthrown. Drake Amold on the coverage there for the Eagles. So now it is third down and 15. Barker threw a good ball. Selman kind of sat down on his route at about the 12-yard line, and I don't know if he would have been able to, if he would have possibly kept running, if he might have been able to catch that, but it was just a little bit too tall for him. 3 receivers to the right this time. Barker has trouble with the snap, and he'll be taken down in the backfield. Tackled for a loss at the 40-yard line. So a loss of 3 on the play. 4th down and 18 upcoming here. That was a big play there by the Wellsville defensive front as they needed to get some pressure on Iola. Iola going to drop back into a punt formation. Luke Richards going to be back deep to receive it. He's standing at his own 10-yard line. Punter just across Iola's side into his own territory. He'll kick it from right at the 50. It's a pooch kick. Not very much on that one. And it's going to roll out of bounds just inside the 30-yard line. So Wellsville will take over with decent field position here with their second possession here in the first quarter, as the ball is about at the 28-yard line. First down and 10 coming up here for Wellsville. Two teams not taking that time in between the possessions. They're right back out there ready to go, so we'll just keep the action moving right along. Wellsville breaking the huddle, coming out here. Looks like Richards is going to go under center. He's got Chase Farley and Anthony Sines in the backfield. A lead play here to Sines. Sines makes the first man miss. Now breaks into the secondary out across the 40 and taken down just shy of the 45-yard line. Nice job there by Anthony Sines. The senior kind of took a little bit of a bump right at the line of scrimmage, able to break it through the middle, stumbled just ever so much and was able to be brought down in the secondary. But a good game there, about 16 yards there on first down. It'll be first down and 10. The ball now at the 44-yard line. Clock at about 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Trip receivers to the right. Single receiver left. Richards under center. Turn gives to Farley. Chase Farley going through low and hard. He's going to gain about 4 on the play. Ball out to about the 48-yard line. Solid run there from Farley. He's more as a fullback kind of runner. Sines more of a tailback, old school tailback style with a little bit more breakaway speed, but Farley very strong running the football. And Farley and Sines in the power eye, single receivers each side. Richards takes a snap, toss sweep out to Sines along the right side. He's going to try to get to the first down. He'll be short of the first down, but he's across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 here for the Eagles. So Coach Berg has got the playbook available here for him. As 3rd down and 1, you're in plus territory across the 50-yard line. So you want good discipline here. Single receivers each side. Richards, turn, give is going to be to Farley, and Farley gets the first down and a couple extra on that as he's across the 45 and taken down at about the 43-yard line. So good 3rd and 1 call there as he gave it directly to the first man through, did Luke Richards. And Chase Farley able to pick up good 3 yards on the play to get the first down. And single receivers each side, power I formation. Richards back to pass. Throws it out wide. Drake Amold with the catch. He's inside the 30-yard line. He'll be taken down at about the 26-yard line. So good quick pass and catch there along the right side from Richards to Amold. Another first down picked up there for the Eagles. They're working their way down into near the red zone. Amold's going to swing out wide to the left. Jacob Lee spread wide to the right. Richards now a counter run to Sines. Sines working the left side now into the secondary, breaking inside the 15, inside the 10, and he'll be taken down at about the 7-yard line. A nice run there on first down. Anthony Sines getting Wellsville inside the 10-yard line, setting him up first down and goal. And it is going to be down at the 7-yard line. So Wellsville, good job up front to create that hole, and good job by Anthony Sines. When he saw it, he exploded straight uphill into it. And now we've got a whistle, and a timeout is called, and it'll be called by Wellsville. 60-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:44 remaining first quarter. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
I came here to run cross country, and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu. Jason Dials, owner of Dials Construction, only does business one way. the right way, according to Tab White, who recently dialed dials.
He treated us, I think, like he would like to be treated, with a lot of respect. He definitely operates in the realm of excellence and professionalism. He possesses a great level of integrity.
And that integrity leads to trust.
We gave him the keys to the house. That's how much we trusted him. He's part of our community, and we pretty much consider him part of the family now.
For your next project, dial dials. 418-8211. 418-8211.
And we're back here. First and goal for Wellsville. They tried to give it off there to Chase Farley. Met immediately by Iola in the backfield. Maybe a loss of a yard on the play. So we're bring up second down and goal. The ball is about the 8 now. 1:25 remaining here in quarter number 1. No score. Both teams have had, this is Wellsville's second possession. Iola had one possession, a good drive, but kind of stalled out with a couple penalties, and then one big play by Wellsville defense. Richards going to go under center, power I. Twin receivers split out wide to the left, and we've got a whistle prior to the snap, and looks like we've got a timeout. This time it'll be called by Iola. We're going to keep this one here as gets you caught up here with what's going on. Again, as I was saying, Iola on their Wellsville's first drive didn't go anywhere, kicked the ball away. Iola started out well, driving the ball down inside the 30-yard line, but then a couple penalties and a big loss on 3rd and long, and had to kick it back to Wellsville. The Eagles started this drive at their own 28-yard line. Now it's second down and goal, and the ball at the 8. Iola coaching staff's got the defense that they want called now. Wellsville, see if Coach Mike Berg has changed up his play calls from what he originally had. He had twin receivers out wide to the left, and he will single receivers each side. Power, it's going to be an I formation. Richards under center. Takes the snap. Give is going to be to Signs. Signs trying the right side. Not a whole lot there. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. So it's going to bring up third down and goal from about the 7-yard line. This is definitely 4-down territory here for the Eagles as they're knocking on the door. I think they'd want to try and get on top here early. Approaching 30 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Again, single receivers each side, I formation. Richards takes the snap. This time it's a toss out to Signs. It's a halfback pass and almost intercepted at the goal line as Signs was looking for Amold. Nice defensive play there by Iola to knock that ball down. And it'll bring up 4th down and goal. Wasn't able to catch the number there as it's on the far side of the field, and there was a grouping of ball players that direction. I want to give that credit to Dylan Slavin, I believe, with the pass breakup. Single receiver spread out each side. Richards going to go under center. He's back to pass. He's going to throw to Amold, and the pass is behind Amold and falls incomplete. And so Wellsville will turn it over on downs. Amold ran a little bit deeper into the end zone before making his cut back on that hitch route, and Richards got rid of it, and it fell harmlessly incomplete. So Iola will take over on downs. They're inside their own 10-yard line. Ball will be at the 7, first down and 10, 93 yards away from the end zone. Twin receivers each side, slots in tight. Motion going to the left. Now it's a counter play back, to the right, and counter play back to the left. And the ball carrier is Zane Whitney, senior running back for Iola. He's going to gain a couple of maybe a yard and a half on the play. And we're going to reach the end of quarter number 1. So we have reached the end of the first quarter. Wellsville 0, Iola 0. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community with assisted living apartments available now. Call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. We're just about to get underway here in quarter number 2. No score through 1. 12 minutes gone, 0-0, Iola and Wellsville. Iola second down and 9. Ball at about their own 8-yard line. Barker takes the snap, gives it quickly, and breaking into the secondary. Nice run there out to about the 19-yard line. That's Isaac Batters on the carry. And that is a pickup of 10 on the play, so maybe 11, but it's good enough for the first down for Iola. Mustangs out of their own shadow of their own goalpost, moving the ball out near the 20. Barker again takes the snap. Ball option look, pitches out to the right, and not a whole lot there. Good coverage coming up there by Chase Farley. And he'll take down Holden Barker, who was the pitchman on the play. Did gain a couple, but it's not much as it's out to about the 21. So a gain of 2, maybe 3 on the play. We're to call it second down and a long 7 to go here for Iola. Single receiver right, twin receivers left. Barker gets the snap. He's back to pass. Looking to his right. Throw is complete. That again is Selman on the catch. And he'll be taken down near the 30-yard line. And he'll be spotted at the 30-yard line. And that's a gain of 11 and good enough for another first down for the Mustangs. So first down and 10, the ball at the 30-yard line. Barker takes the snap. He pitches, low pitch, picked up there by Holden Barker. He tries to cut it back into the middle as he was avoided a tackle for loss. Aiden Kearney was in the backfield. But good job there by Holden Barker to get some positive yardage in that. About 3 yards, second down and 7, the ball at the 33-yard line. A couple scores from around the area. Ottawa currently trails Spring Hill 8-0. Iola up on Fort Scott 9-0. Barker gets the snap, going to give it off to Barker, and taken down for a loss on the play. A flag came out in the back, and it looks like in the backfield we have an illegal shift is going to be the call there against Iola. So they're going to ask Mike Berg what he wants to do, make it third down and 7 or back him up and make it second down and 12. And the penalty will be declined. So it is third down and 7, the ball at the 33-yard line. Tonganoxie currently up on Lewisburg 7-0, and Crest is down to Burlingame 6-0. Those games still, we're getting close to the end of the first quarter. Barker takes the snap, track to pass. He's hit as he throws, and the ball falls incomplete. Little contact in the defensive secondary, but no flag is out. I assume that the Reason for no flag coming out is they're going to rule that that ball was uncatchable, but looked like the receiver was bumped as he was making his run, so you don't know if that's quite the case. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 7, and Iola drops back into punt formation. Peter Venter again to punt it away. Kick is away. Richard's going to let it bounce down at about the 35-yard line, and it will just kind of die there just inside the 35 at the 34. So Wellsville will take over 1st down and 10 with the ball at their own 34-yard line. Parsons up on Anderson County 7-0 as well. These games are in the first or ending the first quarter in most of these instances. Keep you up as we get those scores as they come in. Wellsville this time will send 3 receivers split wide to the right, single receiver to the left. Richards in shotgun. He's going to roll out. He's got a blocker in front of him in Farley. Now he's going to throw it up high, and he's got Drake Amold, and a nice catch along the sideline there by Amold across the 50 into Iola territory at the 47-yard line. So big play there on 1st down and 10 for Wellsville. Good pass from Richards, but a better catch is that Amold did a nice job as he had to jump along the sideline and get a foot down inbounds. Official here on the near side said that his foot did come down inbounds. So 1st down and 10, twin receivers each side. Shotgun formation, Farley flanks Richard to his right. Wide receiver bubble screen set up here. All thrown out to the left side. That pass is complete to Jacob Lee. He's inside the 45, down at about the 41-yard line. So gain of about 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4 upcoming here for the Eagles. Wellsville breaking the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Single receivers each side, I formation, tight ends inside Richards under center. Going to turn, gives to Signs. Signs gets across the 40, and his forward progress will get him to the 39, but he is met there by a host of Iola defenders. And so it'll gain about 3. So to bring up 3rd down and about 2 yards to go. The ball spotted at the 39. So a long 2 here, this situation for the Eagles. Twin receivers Lee and Amold split out wide right. Farley in the slot right, and now Signs will get back behind Amold in motion. He'll move over to the left now. Now coming back in motion to the right. Jet sweep to the right. Amold cuts it upfield, and he'll get down at about the 45-yard line. Flag coming in at the line of scrimmage, and it looks like we might have a hold on the Eagles, so it'll negate that play, and it's going to back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It was right about where Amold cut upfield as he was coming left to right, and then he tried to cut it upfield. There was a hold on the play. They're going to repeat 3rd down. They're going to mark off 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So instead of the 1st down and 10 at about the 35, actually the 30-yard line, it's going to be 3rd down and long. Now the ball just short of midfield. It is in plus territory. So Wellsville gets another positive gain here. They could be in 4-down territory, but it is 3rd down and 12 here for the Eagles. Now trip receivers as Anthony Signs comes out of the backfield. He'll be along the right side. Single receiver out to the left. Richards, shotgun formation, takes the snap, looking to his left. He's going to throw it deep. He's looking that direction for Lee. Lee unable to bring it in as he tried to bring it in with one hand, but we've got a flag thrown in the area of the pass. That could only be a pass interference, and it will be called here. Pass interference against Iola. It'll be, I believe that's a 10 in the high school. That's 10 and an automatic 1st down. Maybe 15. It is a 15-yard penalty and automatic first down, so that moves the ball inside the 35 down to the 34-yard line. I was getting my down and distance and penalty yardage confused there for a second, but it's 15 yards, automatic first down. Twin receivers to the left. I formation. Toss sweep this time to the left, looking for Signs. Signs cuts it upfield, not much there as he approaches the 30-yard line. It'll be taken out on a gain of about 3. The ball will be at the 31-yard line. Batters on the tackle for Iola, and then Batters comes up a little bit shaken along the sideline. I'd have taken, as he made that tackle, I'd have taken a shot to the ribs as Signs was driving it upfield. Single receivers each side. I formation. Back to pass. Richards looking to his right. He's got Amold. Amold catches it, and now he's gone inside the 10-5 and touchdown. That'll be a 31-yard pass play from Richards to Amold. And Wellsville, 6:22 remaining here in quarter number 2, has taken the lead. Amold, nice catch there as the defensive back looked like he had a beat on it and just missed deflecting that, knocking it down. And then Amold was on his own to the house. 31-yard pass play. Wellsville lines up for the kick. Snap is down. We've got a whistle and a flag. And it's going to be a delay of game here on Wellsville on the extra point. Number 31 is the kicker here for the Eagles, and I do not have a 31 on my roster sheet, so we'll see if Wellsville decides here to continue to go for the kick or if they're going to go for 2. They will, again, attempt the kick. Hold from Richards. I'm unsure who the kick is, and the kick is blocked. And so the score will remain Wellsville 6 and Iola 0. Wellsville wanted to got down inside the 10-yard line at the end of the first quarter and unable to punch it in. This time in their first drive of quarter number 2, able to drive the ball down the field, and then it was a 31-yard pass from Luke Richards to Drake Amold to give the Eagles a 6-0 lead. The extra point attempt was blocked, so it is 6-0. 6 minutes, 22 seconds remaining here in the first half, as the Eagles have taken the lead over host Iola here this evening. Wellsville will kick this ball away again. I can find out for you who number 31 is, as he is the kicker for the Eagles. I will make sure and find out who that young man is and get you his name. Wellsville will kick it away. The ball at the 40-yard line. Back deep is Brett Willis and Trent Jones. Kick is short, and it is going to be covered up at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line, and that is where Iola will start this drive. First down and 10, all at between the 33 and 34. And Iola's line comes up. Now the backs and receivers. Casey Barker barks out the signals. He gets it. He's got a whistle and a False start again called on Iola. So it's going to take it back to the 28-yard line. So first down and 15 now, the down and distance for Iola. Iola has had a few pre-snap penalties here so far, which is kind of stalled it out early. Single receiver to the left. Barker going to give to Batters. Batters back there across the 30-yard line to about the 31, so a gain of about 3 on the play. We have second down and about 12. A lot of counter action. Out of this formation that the Iola Mustangs run. I say it's a short shotgun. Jason Barker is about 1.5 yards behind the center. He's rolling to his right, and he's looking to pass, but he'll be taken down. Big loss on the play inside the 25-yard line. A couple flags come out. They're in the area of holding or a kind of a possible illegal block situation here. Got one along the far side from the linesman and one run out, I believe, by the referee. We've got illegal block here on Iola. And the officials conversating again. I believe it's going to be from the spot. There it is. They'll move it back. Legal block in the back on Iola is declined. They're going to decline the penalty, and so it'll bring up third down and long as the ball is back at the 25, where Wellsville was able to sack Barker as he was rolling out to his right looking to pass. Third down, 19 yards to go here for Iola. And Barker, that short shotgun, has Batters behind him. Going to give on the counter to Batters. Batters trying to find the lane. He's able to get a few yards on the carry. He's just short of the 30-yard line, so he's going to gain about 3, maybe 4 on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down and a long way to go. And the punt team is coming into the ball game here for the Mustangs. Again, Luke Richards will drop back deep to return the kick for the Eagles. Richards standing at his 35-yard line. Punt is blocked by Wellsville, and it's on the ground, covered up by Iola. But Wellsville will take over in great field position at their own 15. Getting in there, Nick Ranewski coming through to get the punt block. Iola able to recover it, and Wellsville not able to advance it, but first down and 10 at the Iola 15-yard line here for Wellsville. The Eagles with a great scoring opportunity already inside the red zone here. They're going to send single receivers each side. Jacob Lee split out wide. Amel slot position. He's going to come. He's going to get the handoff on the jet sweep. He's trying to get the edge. Not much there. Nice job. Isaac Batters coming in to make the tackle for Iola from his safety position. Nice job of reading that handoff and that sweep and getting in there to stop Amel for no gain or maybe a loss of a half a yard or so on the play. Second down now. And 10, the ball just outside the 15-yard line. So we're going to say second and 11. Strip receivers to the right. Farley in the backfield. It gives to Farley. He's going to go right up the middle. He's going to get back about a couple of yards there. He's down to about the 12, so gain of about 4 on the play. Going to bring up third down and about 7 yards to go here for Wellsville. Ball on the 12-yard line. Wellsville comes out of the huddle. Now checking into the ball game after the huddle, Benito Delgado will replace Chase Farley. And with a little bit of an option look here, Richards going to keep it inside the 10-yard line, down just shy of the 5, so it'll bring up 4th down and maybe a long one here in this instance. Wellsville went spread in that situation, twin receivers each side, single back, and gave an option look out of it. Spot the ball just outside the 6. Got to get across the 5 for the first down. So it's a long 1, short 2 situation here for the Eagles. 2:40 remaining on the clock in half number 1. Wellsville leads 6-0 here at Iola over the Mustangs. Richards gets the snap. He's going to turn, give it to Farley. Farley down inside the 5, taken down near the goal line at about the 1.5-yard line, so that's good for the first down, and it's going to set up first down and goal here for the Eagles. And Delgado checking into the ballgame. Farley jogs off to the sideline. Excuse me, that was Anthony Sines this time, maybe. No, I missed. It was... had a 5 in his number. Richards underneath center, and he's going to turn. The give is actually to Sines. Sines to the goal line, and he's battling, and he stood up just short of the goal line. That is good tackle there. Tyler Boken, defensive lineman, able to stand up Anthony Sines and not let Sines get across the goal line. Second down and goal, ball at the 1. From my angle, it is not much short of that goal line. So we can see Luke Richards here just kind of keep it himself, or he may, again, turn around and give it. And it will be Richards. And Luke Richards is in for the touchdown with 1:21 remaining here in the first half. It's a 1-yard run from Richards. And Wellsville has expanded its lead out to 12 with the try upcoming. Looks like Wellsville will go for 2 here of 12. Single receivers each side. High formation. Richards, play action, rolling to his left, throws it out to the left, and the pass is intended for Farley is incomplete. And so with 1:21 remaining here in the first half, Wellsville leads Iola 12-0. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You'll be back here with high school football on KOFO.com.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
And we're back here at Iola. The kick is away. Again, Iola will fall on it. There's a short kick here, pooch to the right-hand side. And Iola will start with first down and 10 at about the 37-yard line. Again, Wellsville up here with 1:20 remaining here in the first half. Score is Wellsville 12, Iola 0. A couple other local scores from around the area. Iola up big in the first half, 30-0 over Fort Scott. Anderson County come back, retake the lead. They are now 14-7 up over Parsons. Quick run here to the left side, and not much there for Iola. That time it was Whitney on the carry. Maybe a half a yard or one on the play. Iola going to a quick offense, twin receivers each side. Barker to his right, going to pitch it to Batters. Batters tries to get the edge, and he does. He's into the secondary, and he's racing down the right sideline, and he'll be tackled inside the 25-yard line. Big gain there. Isaac Batters with a nice run. And I tell you what, give Casey Parker a lot of credit as he got that pitch away at the last second, taking a big hit, and then Batters able to sprint it out. First down and 10, the ball is about the 25-yard line. And now we're going to get a whistle and a timeout called here by Iola. Second charge timeout of the half. Lost a few seconds as they tried to run it up there, but a great run on the option play there out of the spread formation. Again, Casey Barker held on to that ball until the last possible second, took a big hit as he delivered the pitch. It was a little bit low, but Isaac Batters, great job to get his hands on it, secure it, took it out wide, and then cut it upfield. And he was dragged down in the secondary after a big, big gain on the play. About 37 yards on that run, and 38.3 seconds remaining here. First down and 10, ball at the 25-yard line of Wellsville. Iola in possession. Barker gets it, looking to his left. He's got a man. Pass is complete along the sideline, and Austin Rowe with the catch. He kind of was trying to battle for some yards. They'll be short of the 10-yard line. Ball at the 11. But it's a pickup of 14 there, and so Iola down inside the red zone, just outside the 10. They can still get a first down here without scoring. Trip receivers to the right, single receiver left. Batters in the backfield. Again, the option look, pitch out to Batters. Batters has the edge. He's cutting into the secondary, and he is in for the touchdown. Isaac Batters. The 11-yard touchdown run there for the junior running back. And Iola has cut the lead in half here with 25 seconds remaining, 24.9 remaining here in the first half. Iola going to set up and for the extra point attempt. Again, Peter Venter, the kicker. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. And so with 24.9 seconds remaining here in the first half, it is Wellsville 12, Iola 7. It was a well-executed drive with not much time there by Iola. He used the sideline to their advantage. The big run by Batters to set it up at the 25 with first down. A good pass out to Rowe, and then Batters in from 11 yards out. Gets Iola back into this ball game. A couple other local scores. Piper is currently up on Baldwin 29-0 at the end of the first half. Tonganoxie leads Lewisburg 21-6. If I can find any other local area scores here before we get ready to kick off. Iola will kick off with 24.9 remaining. So I've got here, last I saw Lebo up over Meridazine Valley 20-0, and Paola still 30-0 over Fort Scott, and Henderson County 14, Parsons 7. We'll try to update some more as time goes. Iola kicks it away, a little pooch. Fair catch called for and taken by Wellsville. Aiden Carney with the fair catch called for. So 24.4 remaining. And I believe the ball will be spotted right at the 35-yard line. Update quickly, Paola 37 and Fort Scott 0. So Paola getting another touchdown and extra point on the board here in the last couple minutes. .4 remaining. Tripped receivers to the right. Single receiver left. Richards shotgun formation for the Eagles. He's looking to pass. He's going down the middle looking for Anthony Sines. Throw was just a little bit behind him and broken up on the play by Zane Whitney. But so that'll bring up second down and 10. I think if Richards could have led Sines just a little bit more, that could have been a big play on first down. The ball is actually spotted at the 36-yard line of the Eagles. That would have been well across midfield inside the 40-yard line, so it would have been a big play on first down. Now twin receivers each side. Sines deep in the backfield. Amold coming in motion left to right. Richards drop back. He's going to give it to Sines on the draw. Sines to the left side. He's got a little bit of daylight. Now breaking into the secondary and along the sideline. Anthony Sines 10, 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. Anthony Sines, 64-yard touchdown run with 5.9 seconds remaining here in the half. No flags on the play. The touchdown will stand. Big run there from Anthony Sines as we're getting close to the end of the first half. Sines tripped up initially as he was trying to make the turn, able to tiptoe along the sideline, regain his balance, and then break free using his speed to get it to the end zone. Wellsville now back up by double digits, 18-7. They're lined up. They're going to go for two here again. Trips to the right. Richards rolling to that side. He's looking for a receiver. Now he's going to tuck it, run it himself, and Richards will be stopped short. And so here with just under 6 seconds remaining first half, it is Wellsville 18, Iola 7. Wellsville will kick it away here momentarily. What a big run there by Sines. Wellsville tried to send Sines down the seam on the first down play. Pass fell incomplete. This time, kind of ran it there, went with a little bit of a delayed draw, and Sines took it on the counter draw to the left, able to get the corner, and again, just tiptoed along that sideline and then broke free in the secondary for that 64-yard touchdown run. So Wellsville will kick this one away. First couple of kicks from the Eagles have been short, kind of the pooch variety. Iola's just fallen on them, covered it up and avoided Wellsville having the opportunity to jump on it. We'll see if the Eagles do the same type of thing or if this time they try and maybe kick one low, squib it on the ground, and see what they can do. Looks like we had a penalty after the play, and I'm going to say it's unsportsmanlike in variety, as Wellsville now is kicking off from 25-yard line instead of the 40. So maybe a celebration or something like that. I did not see the flag out on the field or the call to the press box. Kick is away. It is kicked directly into a Iola player on the front line. The ball popped up in the air. There was a battle for it and covered up by Iola. So Iola's got that ball at the 35-yard line. Again, it was just drilled low and hard. The front line of Iola was ready to go back to set up the blocks for the return, and it hit one of the up men. Recovered by Austin Rowe, and so with 4.9 seconds remaining here in the first half, Iola has a chance here. Going to take a big run, or else they've got time to throw this ball into the end zone. Wellsville 4 deep back. Back to pass is Barker. Barker lets it go. Pass is intercepted by Wellsville. And Wellsville looking to set up a return here, breaking it out towards midfield. And unable to get any further is Nick Branewski. And the half has come to an end. And they score at halftime. Wellsville 18, Iola 7. We'll be back. We're going to take 2 minutes, send you back to the studio. We'll be back with a halftime report from here at Iola. This is Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
It's late at night. You've been visiting family, and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Whether you're in the game or working around the house, injuries happen, but not all of them warrant a trip to the ER. For sprains, minor cuts, and less serious ailments, Advent Health Ottawa's Express Care Clinic can help. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Advent Health Ottawa, helping you feel whole. Visit adventhealthottawa.com.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome into the KOFO.com High School Football Game of the Week halftime show. Luke Queen here in Iola out at the fairgrounds here at Municipal Stadium, where at half it is the Wellsville Eagles 18, the Iola High School Mustangs 7. It was exciting into the first half, to say the least. There were 2 touchdowns scored in the final 25 seconds of the half, and then an interception and another touchdown saving tackle made at midfield right with zeros on the clock. So the play was still going on, but it really was an exciting finish to the first half here at Iola. First quarter was kind of back and forth, marked by more penalties than anything. Wellsville opened the game with possession, unable to get anything, went negative yards to open it up, had to punt it away. Iola was driving, and it was penalties, backed them up a little bit, and then the drive stalled out on a good defensive play by the defensive line of Wellsville on a third down play and set up fourth down and long. Iola kicked it away, and Wellsville got down inside the 10-yard line, but was unable to punch it home as we came to the close of the end of the first quarter. So Wellsville got down in scoring range for sure, but unable to punch it home there, and we into the first quarter had a 0-0 tie. But in the last 6 minutes and 22 seconds of the first half, we had 4 scoring plays. Wellsville got on the board first. It was a 31-yard pass play from quarterback Luke Richards to Drake Amold for the Eagles, and they attempted a point after, but it was blocked, and Wellsville had just a 6-0 lead. With a minute 22 remaining in the first half, Richards scored for Wellsville on a 1-yard run. Quarterback sneak there. The conversion was failed, and Wellsville had a 12-0 lead. A couple big runs. One, Isaac Batters for Iola broke off a 38-yard run, setting up Iola first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line under a minute to play. threw one pass out to the sideline, got down to the 11. So first down and 10 for Iola at the 11, and an 11-yard run by Isaac Batters got Iola on the scoreboard. The PAT was good, and it cut the Wellsville lead down to 12-7. Wellsville was, like I said, I mean, it was under 25 seconds to go, and they took over. They tried one long pass to Anthony Sines down the seam in the middle of the field. It fell incomplete, and on second down and 10 from the 36-yard line, it was Anthony Sines around the left end, able to stay in bounds, kind of tiptoed along the way after getting bumped as he crossed the line of scrimmage, got to his feet, and then exploded into the secondary, racing down the left sideline, 64 yards for the score. Again, the conversion for Wellsville was failed as they moved their lead up to 18-7. The ensuing kickoff was driven directly straight ahead by the Wellsville kicker. It hit a Iola up man, bounced into the air. Iola covered it up, rolled out first down and 10 from the 35, threw an interception. The interception there by Granowski for Wellsville, and he was tripped up as he was about to cross midfield and into open space, or else Wellsville might have put another score on the board. Iola stopped it there, and still within arm's reach. The score is 18-7 here at the half. Iola will open up with the ball. We'll get the opening kickoff to start the second half, but and like I said, still within arm's reach. I mean, this is a two-score ball game here for the Mustangs. Wellsville looking to come out of the second half and get that stop and see if they can get some more points on the board to kind of spread this out and see if they can keep Iola at bay. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, send you back to the studio. You're listening to High School Football Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948. Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Every 16 minutes, someone dies on our nation's highways, resulting in thousands of fatalities a year. You can help stop this tragedy. Buckle up. Buckle up everyone in the vehicle. Wear helmets. Pay attention and reduce distractions. While October 10th is Put the Brakes on Fatalities Day, we need you to think about traffic safety every day. Don't let time run out.
Brought to you by the Kansas Department of Transportation and this station.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week halftime show. Again, I am Luke Queen here at Iola, where at halftime Wellsville leads over the Iola Mustangs by a score of 18-7. Get you updated on a few scores we see from around the area. A couple halftime scores in. West Franklin is losing to Northern Heights by a score of 21-0 at halftime at at Central Heights. Council Grove leads over the Vikings 12-0. Santa Fe Trail up 20-6 over Osawatomie. Iola all over Fort Scott 37-0. Ottawa currently down in quarter number 2 to Spring Hill. That is 29-0 in the second quarter. Still trying to catch up on a few. Anderson County, last I was able to find, was leading over Parsons by a score of 14-7. Actually, I just got an update on that score, and it is now Anderson County 22 and Parsons 7. So the Bulldogs trying to bounce back after the defeat last week at the hands of Wellsville. But Parsons played against Iola last week, and as Iola can tell you, you got to get way out ahead of them. Parsons is a team that can come back on you quickly. Lots of speed and athleticism for Parsons for sure. And again, here at Iola, it is Wellsville 18 and Iola 7. Exciting end here to the first half. Got us to this point. There was no score in the ball game for the first about 18 minutes of clock time. In the last 6:22 of the first half, had 4 touchdowns, 3 by Wellsville, 31-yard pass play from Luke Richards to Drake Amold, a 1-yard touchdown run by Wellsville senior quarterback Luke Richards to give the Eagles a 12-0 lead with 1:21 remaining in the first half. 24.9 seconds remaining in the half. It was Isaac Batters with a 11-yard touchdown run for the Mustangs of Iola. Kick was good to cut the lead to 12-7. But with just under 6 seconds remaining, a 64-yard touchdown run from Anthony Size, and Wellsville stretched their lead back out to 11 at 18-7. That's where we are here at halftime at Iola. We're going to take another timeout, send you back to the studio. We'll be back to get you ready for the second half action here at Iola. This is Luke Quinn. You're listening to High School Football Game of the Week on KOFO.com.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Jason Dials, owner of Dials Construction, only does business one way, the right way, according to Tab White, who recently dialed Dials.
He treated us, I think, like he would like to be treated, with a lot of respect. He definitely operates in the realm of excellence and professionalism. He possesses a great level of integrity.
And that integrity leads to trust.
We gave him the keys to the house. That's how much we trusted him. He's part of our community, and we pretty much consider him part of the family now.
For your next project, dial Dials. 418-8211. 418-8211.
And welcome back here to halftime of the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. In Luke Queen down here in Iola at Municipal Stadium out at the fairgrounds. A beautiful high school facility down here in Iola. I love the old grandstand and the concrete bleachers and everything they've got here. And at halftime, it is Wellsville 18, Iola 7. We talked about it the end of the first half in a flurry, with 4 touchdowns in the last 6.5 minutes, and including 2 in the last 25 seconds of the half, and almost 3 as Nick Granuski intercepted a pass, was tripped up near midfield as he was trying to return the kick for another Wellsville score. Iola gets the ball here to receive the opening kickoff in the second half, and Wellsville has not kicked it deep yet, so if Iola gets another good starting field position, they're usually outside of their own 30-yard line. Between the 30 and 40-yard line is where they've started most of their drives, with the exception of the one they stopped Wellsville short of scoring on first and goal or inside the 10. They have done an outstanding job of moving the football. They've had a few penalties that have backed them up. Wellsville made a couple good defensive plays. Wellsville, their front seven is really where they need to come ready to go here to open up this second half. Iola uses a lot of traps, a lot of counters in their running game and can create some good seams. Isaac Batters had a couple big runs there in that final minute of the first half where he took one 38 yards to set up first and 10 at the 25 with just about 30 seconds remaining, and then a pass play gets him down to the 11, so first and 10 at the 11, and Batters takes it in from 11 yards out. Real strong runs there by Batters to get Iola on the scoreboard, and Wellsville needs to be prepared for those traps and those counter runs, and then also that option play that was what Batters was able to break for the touchdown and the big run prior to set up that touchdown run. So Iola, again, will receive the second half kick. Wellsville will kick it off. Not sure which direction each team will be going in that half as teams are finishing up with their warm-ups here prior to the second half. So before we get kickoff, we're going to send it back, and we're going to take another 60-second timeout. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe to the Ottawa Herald for their sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $31.13 plus tax, including internet access. Or get online for only $9.22 a month plus tax. Call 242-4700 or visit ottawaherald.com.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Yeah, welcome back here to the KOFO.com High School Game of the Week. Again, Luke Queen with you here in Iola, out here at the fairgrounds. Beautiful stadium setup out here at the fairgrounds. I never got to come out to the football field when I was a high school kid, but I do remember getting to play some basketball over at the field house here at the fairgrounds, and that was always a fun little trip for us. So, getting to see a little bit more of the great fairgrounds here in Allen County. Again, Wellsville will be kicking off here to open up half number 2 as they lead 18-7 over the host Iola Mustangs. Iola looking to try and cut into this lead here as they get the possession here to open up the half, and they were saved by a shoestring tackle after an interception as time was expiring at the end of half number 1, and Nick Graniewski with the interception taken down at the 50 as he was just about to sprint into open space. And so kept it at 18-7 and looking to cut into that lead here with the opening drive. Eagles are back to kick it away here. And it is Brett Willis and Trent Jones deep for Iola. Wellsville ready to kick it. Ball is kicked away. This time it is taken deep inside the 20. That is Willis. Willis going to try to bring it to the left side. He's wrapped up at about the 25, spins away, but now a host of Eagle coverage men are able to collapse down. So the ball will be First down and 10, this time at the 25-yard line. Again, first time tonight that Wellsville has gone with a kick-it-deep approach. It was a line drive kick, so it gave Willis an opportunity for a return, but he was on the right side, tried to come bring it across to the left, and coverage for Wellsville was quick and got down there in time. First down and 10, ball at the 25, just underway here in quarter number 3. Give them a little counter is to Zane Whitney. Whitney comes along the right side, not much there, maybe a gain of a yard and a half on the play. Ball came out late, but Whitney was down when the ball came out. Second down and 8 here for the Mustangs. Barker awaits the snap. He's going to move to his right. Pitches out. He's got Batters. Batters along the right side, and great pursuit and tackle over along the right side. I believe that's Luke Richards, and it is on the tackle. He's going to actually tackle him for a loss. That'll move it back to the 25-yard line. Great job there by Richards to come up and make the tackle. They'll bring up third down and 10. That was the play. The option pitch to Batters to the right side that sprung early, and here thwarted out by the Eagle defense. Barker takes a snap. He's going to drop, looking to pass. He's got a man, throws it a little bit underneath, intercepted there by Wellsville, and the Eagles going to set up in great field position just outside the 35-yard line. Intercepted there, Jacob Lee for Wellsville on the interception. And so the Eagles will take over plus territory, the ball at the 36.5-yard line. The Eagles come out here, single receivers each side, power I formation. Signs deep back in the backfield. An audible call coming out here from Richards. Richards is back to pass. He's hit as he goes to throw. The ball comes loose. It is on the ground, and a scrum for the football. And it will be recovered there by the Eagles. Richards was going to throw a little bit of a sideline fly pattern, looking for Amold, but he was hit early. Big loss on the play as the ball is out across the 40 at the 42-yard line. So a loss of just about, it's about 6-yard loss, second down and 16 here for the Eagles. Twin receivers, Lee and Amold to the right side. I formation. Signs gets the handoff. He's going to go to the middle. He's into the secondary, makes a man miss as he crosses first down. Yardage is gained there as he's across the 26 down to the 25, maybe the 24-yard line. He will be given the 24, and so a big 17-yard run there on second and long. 24-yard run on that as he got it down to the 23-yard line. We got twin receivers coming to the right now. Farley going to come out and join him. Chase Farley in the slot. Single receiver left. Signs in the backfield. High snap pitches to Signs. Signs breaking it into the secondary, and he's going to streak into the end zone, and that'll be a touchdown there for Wellsville. 9:05 remaining here in the third quarter. And Anthony Signs with the 23-yard touchdown run. Wellsville able to get the interception on the third down play, setting him up in plus field position and taking full advantage of it here in the early goings of the second half. Wellsville again going to set up to go for two. A 17-point lead. Richards under center gives Signs in. And Signs is good for the run, and it is now 26-7. 9:05 remaining here in quarter number 3. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back here with more high school football on KOFO.com.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
It is good to know your AC is ready for the summer. Before it gets hot, call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
And welcome back here to the KOFO.com high school game of the week. Wellsville, 9:05 remaining in the third quarter on a 23-yard run from Anthony Sines, who added the two-point conversion, now lead over Iola by a score of 26-7. Kickoff is away, again taken by Willis at about the 20. He's out across the 30, near the 35, and he'll go out of bounds here at the near sideline, the Iola sideline, and this is where the Mustangs will start this drive from. Can't quite tell exactly where the spot will be. It's near the 35, maybe the 36 or 37-yard line. It's actually going to be the 37 is where Iola will start this drive. Barker takes a snap. He'll give it quickly to, and going up the middle there. Tell who the ball carrier was, but it's a gain of about 3 on the play, maybe 4, close to the 40-yard line on the run. And they bring up second down and 7 yards to go here for Iola. I think that was Batters on the carry as he tried up the middle. Is there right now a shift for Iola? Iola going to go to the right. It's going to be Barker on the keeper. Not much there for Barker as he'll gain about a yard out to about the, across the 40 out to the 41-yard line. Let's bring up third down and 6 yards, maybe a long 5, short 6 situation here coming up for Iola. Iola comes out of the huddle. Whitney and Batters in the backfield. Give will be to the fake, and Jason Barker driving it forward across the 45. He'll be taken down at about the 46.5-yard line. It's going to be fourth down at about the length of a football. So 4th and 1. It really isn't much more than maybe a foot here for the Mustangs. Good belly fake there from Barker and pulled it back and made the run himself, and it's a nice solid start there. We've got a whistle and a flag pre-snap, and again it is going to be 5 yards marked back on Iola. As they came set and shifted off the line into the backfield, it looked like would be the call. So the Mustangs now went from 4th down and real short to 4th down and about 6 yards to go. Line comes up to the line of scrimmage. Now, so the receiver's wide, slots each direction. Barker going to go with it to the right. He's going to pitch it out. Ball is on the ground, and they're actually going to blow this dead as a forward pass. So it looked like the pitch, but Pitch was forward to the intended carrier there, which would have been batters, but the ball fell to the ground incomplete. And so the Mustangs will turn it over on downs to Wellsville, again in plus territory. The ball at about the 42-yard line. First down and 10, 6 minutes, 40 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Eagles come to the line of scrimmage, twin receivers each side. Richards shotgun formation. This is a high snap brought down by Richards. Handoff going to the right is going to be good for just a couple yards. The handoff there was to Josh Brewster, and Brewster got to the 40-yard line. Good job there by Richards to just catch that snap and be able to get the handoff down into Brewster as it was going rather quickly. Wellsville running into play from the sideline. Still in the huddle here as clock ticks towards 6 minutes remaining third quarter. Single receiver split wide out to the right is Lee. Trip receivers to the left. Signs flanks Richards in the backfield. Pitches to Signs. He's going to go to the left side. Not much there. And he's going to maybe lose a yard on the play. There was a flag as there looked to be an illegal block out on the edge. And it was wide open, or a holding will be the call. Iola will probably bring up third down and 10, or they can mark it back, bring up second down and about 19. They will decline the penalty, so bring up third down, and it's just outside the original line of scrimmage. So I'm going to say third down and 11, the ball outside the 42-yard line. Eagles have to get to the 31, across the 31 for the first down. Trip receivers will be split out to the right this time. Farley in the backfield with Richards. Snap up over the head of Richards, and he will just fall on it in this situation. It's back across midfield, across the 45, down at about the 44-yard line. Bring up fourth down and an incredibly long way to go for the Eagles. So they will send out the punt unit. Fourth down and 24 yards to go in this situation. Richards will kick it away. Willis is deep for Iola. Snap is back. Punt is away. It's high, not very long. It's going to drop down at about the 38-yard line. And Wellsville will down it right there at about the 38. So about 24, 25 yards on the punt is all that they were able to get there for Wellsville. It'll set up first down and 10. Iola, the ball at the Mustang 38-yard line. And receivers each side. Single back in the backfield. And handed off. Meta immediately knows a fake. But Barker kept it, tried to come forward, but nowhere to go. He was met there by Chase Farley. And Farley wrapped him up and didn't let him get anywhere. So no gain on the play. It was another good belly fake there from Barker. The first man through, Trent Jones, was hit hard, driven back, but Barker kept the ball, was able to keep it short at the line of scrimmage. And this time Jones in motion, stops, and will come back to the left side to reset. Now again in motion. This time it is the give to the tailback, Holden Barker up the middle. He's going to gain yards out close to the 45, maybe a gain of 5 on the play as he's out to the 44, 5 to 6 yard gain. Now we've got a late flag. Well after the play, the ball we're going to have a dead ball foul called here. And it is unsportsmanlike on Iola. and on Wellsville. So offsetting penalties, but unsportsmanlike on each team. So, of course, the coaches are going to want to know what numbers they're calling this on. So the flag will be nullified just on a dead ball offsetting penalties, but it is going to be third down and about 5 yards to go for Iola. So we are awaiting here first unsportsmanlike penalty on each team here this evening. Third down and 5, ball at the 44-yard line. Just under 3.5 here in the third quarter. Snap to Barker. He's going to turn, and he is unable to get the handoff away as Chase Farley just came through on a blitz. What a play there by Farley, the senior linebacker, just darting through there to make the tackle for loss, the sack of quarterback. Ball at the 40-yard line, so now it's fourth down and 8. We got to get across the 48-yard line. Iola trailing here by 19 is going to set up to go for it here on fourth down. Batter's back in the backfield behind Farley. Barker drops back, throws a little bubble screen out to Whitney. Whitney breaks one tackle, but unable to get out of the grasp of the second, as he's taken down just short of the 45-yard line. So Iola will turn it back over on downs to Wellsville once again, and Wellsville will start first down and 10, the ball at the 44-yard line. 2:40 remaining here to go in the third quarter. Spring Hill in the third quarter continues to lead over Ottawa 29-0. The games in the second half. Piper over Baldwin 43-0. Give is to Signs on first down and 10. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not much there, as they just went with the straight lead play there, and Signs didn't have much of a hole. The second down and 10. The ball remains with Wellsville at the 44-yard line, in plus territory, in on the Mustang side of the 50-yard line. Twin receivers coming out wide to the right. Power eye backfield. Farley in front of Signs. Again, they give to Signs. Signs into the secondary. He's got yardage. He's inside the 30, down inside the 20, and tackled down along the far sideline at about the 15, maybe the 16-yard line. So big run there. Another one by Anthony Signs as he gets Wellsville into the red zone. The ball will be spotted at the 16-yard line. 28-yard gain there for Signs. Anthony Signs has been the workhorse here tonight for Wellsville. Doing a great job. Twin receivers each side. Single back behind Richards is Farley. The give will be to Farley out of the shotgun formation. He's going to get down to about the 10-yard line, maybe just inside of there. Nice 6-yard run there on first down for the Eagles. So second down and a long 4, short 5 situation here for the Eagles. Lee and Amold split wide left. Farley in front of Signs in the eye. Richards turns, give. This time, that wasn't Signs. There's Jacob Hunsaker on the carry. Apologize to you, Jake. First carry of the night for Hunsaker. He's going to get it down close to first down yardage, maybe about a yard short to ball at about the 7-yard line here. So it is third down and 1. Amold splits to the right, Lee to the left. Give us to Farley. Farley up the middle, fighting inside the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Chase Farley, 7-yard touchdown run. Tough yards right up the middle for Chase, his first touchdown of the night. And the lead is now up to 32-7 with 25 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Wellsville up 25, and now they're going to go back and attempt the point after kick. Pitchers to hold, snap is down, kick is away, and it is good. And Wellsville has the 33-7 lead here with 25 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. So far here in the second half, again, it's been Wellsville getting into the end zone. They led 18-7 at the half. Anthony Sines had a 26-yard run and added a 2-point conversion with 9:05 remaining here in the third quarter. And there with 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter, Chase Farley with the 7-yard touchdown run extended the lead out for the Eagles. And they will get set up to kick it away yet again. Winnipeg Trail leads 28-6. Over Osawatomie, that game is in the third quarter. Paola again all over Fort Scott. It's now 51-0 in the third. Spring Hill 29, Ottawa still 0. That game also in the third. A few area scores to keep you up on. 33-7 is our score here at Iola. Wellsville with the lead. Eagles will kick the ball away. And Willis is deep. This time the ball squibbed down. Picked up there. That is number 32, Cole Rogers. And he's going to take it out near the 40-yard line. Forward progress, I think, will get him to the 40-yard line. So Iola will take over first down and 10. The ball at the 40. 18 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Iola comes to the line. Barker gets the snap. Jones in motion now, stops again. Gets to the sideline, and Iola will reset. So Barker drops back down. Now this time, motion's coming this way. That give is to Batters. Batters up to just off the left guard. He's going to gain about 4 on the play. Take it out to about the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. Gain of 4, maybe 5 on the play. And that's going to be the final play of quarter number 3. We're going to take this 60-second timeout. Wellsville leads here as we get ready for quarter number 4. And Wellsville 33, Iola 7. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
When you or a loved one are looking for peace of mind and finding a quality place to call home, look no further than the family-owned and operated Wellsville Retirement Community. With assisted living apartments available now, call today, 785-883-4101.
Go Eagles!
Jason Dials, owner of Dials Construction, only does business one way, the right way, according to Tab White, who recently dialed Dials.
He treated us, I think, like he would like to be treated, with a lot of respect. He definitely operates in the realm of excellence and professionalism. He possesses a great level of integrity.
And that integrity leads to trust.
We gave him the keys to the house. That's how much we trusted him. He's part of our community, and we pretty much consider him part of the family now.
For your next project, dial Dials. 418-8211. 418-8211.
The Iola Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT Building or online at orcottawas.org to see recreation options for all ages. Iola Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
And welcome back here. We're getting underway in the fourth quarter. Prior to coming back, Iola called for procedure penalty, backs them up 5 yards, second down 11. The ball now at the 37-yard line. Twin receivers each side. Jones coming in motion. The give is going to be to Batters. Batters going to try the middle. He's out back across the 40 to the 41. So a gain of about 4 on second down. Going to bring up third down and 7. Got to get the ball out across the to the 48-yard line. The flag is just about 6 inches, or the yardage stick is about 6 inches short of the 48. So you get to the 48, you're going to be in good shape. Iola's line is up. Now the backs and receivers come out to their spot. In backfield with Jones and Batters. We've got a flag, and it looks like this is going to be another false start on Iola. So it's going to back up the Mustangs another 5. So second down and a long 12 here as the ball goes back to the 36-yard line again. Have to get it to the 48. Quick update for those of you listening along with us here. Kansas leads at Boston College. 31-24, 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter. So third down and 13. There is a sack here. Chase Farley, as Barker was going to roll to his right. Chase Farley again comes darting through and drills Barker for a loss. He'll be inside the 30. The ball back at about the 29-yard line. And this will bring up fourth down and a long way to go. As it's about 22 yards to go. So Chase Farley playing a little wrecking crew of his own defensively, doing a great job up front. Richards back deep to receive. Venter going to kick the ball away for Iola. And angles the kick a little bit over towards the near sideline. It's across the 50. Makes a little bit of an Iola roll down to about the 47. And so Wellsville will take over first down and 10, the ball at their own 47-yard line. 10 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in the ball game. So we would assume that at this point, the Eagles are going to go heavy to the ground, try and get possession. Single receiver split wide each side. Signs deep behind Farley in the backfield. It's a counter to Signs on the draw. He's into the secondary and into open field. He's just got one guy to beat. Batter's able to slow him down. Now the pursuit will catch up as he's taken down inside the 15. But we've got a flag back at midfield. We've got holding on Wellsville, so that big run there by Anthony Signs is for naught, as the Eagles will back it up. Again, the flag came in at the 50-yard line as Signs was making his cut up field. So 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, holding against Wellsville. So first down, and it'll probably be about 18 when they place the ball down. The ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. Got to get across midfield and down to the 42. So we're just to the 47, maybe just across the 47, looking for the 48. So first down and long 17, maybe 18. Richards has Signs in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff here. Handoff is going to be to Brewster. Now Brewster breaking free. We've got a couple flags down, and he'll be in for the touchdown momentarily. We're going to see what the flags are here before we mark that as a touchdown. If it stands, it's a 60-yard touchdown run for Josh Brewster. If it comes back, it's going to make it even longer on first down for Wellsville. Now we're going to get the call. It is a hold against Wellsville. Again, it's from the spot, so it might only back them up a yard. And it will, as the hold occurred at about midfield as Brewster was turning the corner. The first down and 18 long 18, as they really do need to get to the 42-yard line on the other side of midfield. 9.5 minutes remaining in the ballgame. Twin receivers split wide to the right side. Richards going to give the toss. This is going out to Nash Money. Money is taken down after a short gain across the 40. A gain of maybe 2 on the play. So to bring up second down and long, still at least 16, maybe 17 yards to go here. So after a couple big runs, had some substitutions in for possibly some rest breaks there for the Wellsville backs. Lee and Amos split wide each side. Richards takes the snap. Turn is going to give him to the up man. And it looks like a fumble. And Iola picks it up. Couldn't tell who it was that got the handoff there. It was the up back for the Eagles. And as he got to the line of scrimmage, lost the football. And Iola will take over here. Ball at the 41, first down and 10. 8:41 remaining. Barker with the toss sweep. This is going out to Jones. Jones across the 40, taken down at a short gain there at about the 39-yard line. And so it'll be a gain of 2 on the play. Second down and 8 upcoming for the Mustangs. Iola comes to the line again. Single receiver split wide. Batters and Whitney in the backfield. Counter to Batters, and Wellsville read it well. Nowhere to go as Batters is taken down at the 40-yard line, so a loss of about 1. They going to bring up third down and 9. Scoreboard kind of going crazy here. Said second down and 84 yards to go, but it is definitely now they've got it corrected here. Every once in a while, the scoreboard just goes crazy on you. Third down, 9 yards. Ball at the 40-yard line here of the Eagles for Iola. Barker takes a snap, gives 2 Batters. Batters along the left side has got a minimal gain there, 1, maybe 2 on the play. And so it's going to bring up fourth down and long. At least 7, maybe 8 yards to go here for the Mustangs. 7 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Mustangs trail by 26, so it's 3 scores with the 2-point conversion, and then need another score of some kind, safety, field goal, or a touchdown. Whitney in motion. It's going to be a counter sweep to Jones. Jones has Loom along the outside. He's in the 15 and tackled down there at about the 10. Luke Richards able to bring Jones down just outside the 10-yard line. But it is a 27-yard gain there on fourth and long. Good play call by the Mustangs as they ran a counter jet sweep. They got everybody moving to the left. And they came back with Jones around the right, and he had a lot of daylight, but Luke Richards from his safety spot able to track him down and stop him short of getting into the end zone. Twins to the right, single receiver left. Barker takes the snap. It's an option look, and he doesn't get rid of it, and he's taken down from behind there. I believe that was Chase Farley on the tackle. It was, and Barker's helmet came off on the play, so we've got an official timeout. Barker's going to have to come out for an equipment issue unless Iola uses a timeout, I believe. And Iola will use the timeout to not lose Barker for the next play. This situation, when a player loses their helmet, they have to come off the field and for an equipment issue. is a safety thing and get everything strapped back on. And so when the quarterback, who is the third quarterback here at Iola, Braden Cole and Carson Zigbee, 1 and 2, both out tonight. Kason Barker has been running the show. He's done a nice job as he is a running back running the offense for Iola as the starting quarterback. Another update, Kansas now leads at Boston College 38-24, 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Barker will get strapped back on, be able to come back into the ball game here, run the offense, I do believe. Maybe he must sit out a play. I do not see Barker in here. We've kind of got a wildcat look here. Holden Barker takes a snap. He kind of tosses it forward. That'll actually be, it looks like a fumble, but it is a forward pass. Kind of a little tip pass there from Holden Barker. And he was looking for Willis there. It's a timing thing all the way around for sure. Ball comes onto the ground, and Iola able to fall on him, but it was an incomplete pass. Anyway, 2nd down and 10, ball still at the 11-yard line. Barker back into Kason Barker back into the ball game for Iola. Single receiver split wide each side. And we've got movement up front. Jones started in motion again, and he came to stop, and the line jumped. So back up Iola 5 yards. Going to move that ball back out to the 15, about the 15, across 15, closer to the 16-yard line. So 3rd down and 15. There is a small little window where Iola could get a first down without getting a touchdown, but it's inside the 1-yard line. Now 3rd down, 15 yards to go. The ball at the 16-yard line for the Mustangs. Barker takes the snap. He gives to Holden Barker, who's got nowhere to go there. He might have forward progress down to the 14-yard line, so gain of about 2. 4th down and about 13 remaining here. Clock continues to roll. Under 6 minutes remaining in the ballgame. Fourth down, 13. Ball at the 14-yard line. Barker takes a snap, rolls. He's going to throw. He's got a man, and it is, falls incomplete. Pass intended for Whitney, broken up on the play. Drake Amold, right as Whitney was bringing that pass in, Amold hit him right in the breadbasket. The ball popped free, so turnover on downs. Wellsville will take over at the 14-yard line. Good timing there by the defensive back for Wellsville. Any sooner it would have been pass interference. Any later it would have been a catch, and it probably was going to be enough close to the first down or maybe a touchdown. New quarterback checking into the ball game for Wellsville is number 21, Dylan McCarthy, freshman. Dash Money, the ball carrier. Money dropped for no gain on the play. And now we've got whistles and a clock stoppage here. Now the clock will start running again. McCarthy under center. Money in the backfield. McCarthy turns. Nothing there, and he is going to be stopped. Quarterback sack on the play. Looked like a little bit of a broken play as McCarty wasn't really sure where to go with that. As he turned, he was bumped. It's going to be a loss of 3. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 13. The ball now inside the 10, back at about the 9-yard line. Third down, 13 yards to go. Ball is actually at the 11-yard line, and we're going to have a whistle and a timeout. I believe it's going to be called by Wellsville, and it is first charge timeout of the half by the Eagles. So 4:26 remaining here in the ball game. Wellsville with the 26-point lead. New quarterback, new backfield into the ball game for the Eagles. And it looks like Coach Mike Berg is going to give some opportunities here for some younger players. Some freshmen are going to get some chances here. McCarty and Nash Money, running back, both freshmen here, checking into the ball game. See when they break the huddle, we can pick out anybody else that is also a younger player that's in. Wyatt Bird in at fullback. He's a sophomore. The receivers each side, high formation. The pitch is to Money. Money trying to find something. There's nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down for another loss. That ball is going to be back at about the 5. So it's going to bring up fourth down and long as they got to get out across the 24-yard line here. And depends on the spot of the ball. It looks like it's be back at about the 6. Iola going to call a timeout here as they're going to try and preserve some clock here with 4:17 remaining. See if they can possibly set up a punt block or if they can get the ball back in good field position, a quick strike, and see what they can do. So, again, the ball is going to be placed down, I believe, at about the 6. They got to get out to the 24 for the first down, so maybe at the 5. So it's about 20 yards, 19 or 20 here on fourth down. Wellsville coming out. Looks like Richards will come back into the ball game and do the kicking duties here. Fourth quarter scores from around the area. Northern Heights leading over West Franklin 33-0. And that's the only fourth quarter score I have. Snap is back to Richards. Kick is away. Good kick out of his own end zone. It'll be taken at about the 35. Willis to the left side, and he'll be taken down inside the 30, maybe at the 25. And so Iola will take over with great field position here. 4:09 remaining, first down and 10. We'll see where the ball is spotted. It was along the far side, so we're going to see where they spot it at. Looks at about the 25-yard line. And it is at the 25, and we've got a whistle, and it looks like we have an injury timeout along the far sideline in front of the Wellsville bench. And it looks like a Wellsville player is down. All the players are going to go take a knee, so we will take a timeout with them. A 60-second timeout here for injury. 4:09 remaining in the ballgame. Wellsville leading over Iola 33-7. You're listening to the high school game of the week on KOFO.com.
This is Craig Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dengel & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
You've worked hard to put a roof over your family's head, so when it needs repair or needs to be replaced, hire a roofing company that will work just as hard for you. Four Corners Roofing in Wellsville, 785-883-2066, or visit fourcornersroofing.com.
Seniors, are you looking for a fun way to stay active and enjoy time with others? Fusion Alley has just the thing. Join a Fusion Alley Senior League and go bowling again in Ottawa. Get your 3-person team together and register today. Senior Leagues will be starting soon, every Wednesday at noon, but they're filling up fast, so sign up and secure your spot today. It's as simple as calling Fusion Alley right now at 785-242-BOWL. That's 785-242-2695. Fusion Alley, good, clean fun at 2204 South Princeton Circle Drive in Ottawa.
And welcome back here to Iola. Iola has the ball first down and 10. They're at the Eagle 25-yard line. Wellsville leads 33-7. 4:09 remaining here in the ball game. Barker goes under center. He snap his back, ball is low, and Barker able to dive down and cover. The flag comes in late, and this might be a late hit penalty possibly on Wellsville. And it is going to be a personal foul, late hit. Barker fell on that ball almost immediately. A couple Wellsville players kind of came in, diving down because the ball was on the turf and slid in. And so it'll be a personal foul, late hit penalty coming here on Wellsville. So from the spot, which was at about the 29-yard line, I think this will go ahead and be 15 yards and not have to do it. It's automatic first down on the personal foul. The ball will be spotted at the 15-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10, the ball at the 15-yard line for Iola. The clock starts winding now as we are under 4 minutes. Barker with it. He's rolling right, throws the pass out. It's complete inside the 10, down to about the 5, and catch on that is made by Drake Selman. That's good for a first down and goal, and the ball at about the 2-yard line. Just short of the end zone there on first down, but it sets up first down and goal. Single receiver's going to split wide to each side. Barker short has batters behind him in the backfield. Jones makes a move and then stops, and we've got movement by Wellsville, so half the distance. The ball will be moved down first and goal at the 1-yard line. Again, the clock starts to wind. Iola running in new personnel and a new play. Moved up a yard here. 3:20 remaining here in regulation. Again, single receivers each side. Batters deep behind Barker. And now we've got movement by Iola. And that's going to go against the Mustangs. And that one's going to back them up 5 yards. So now it's out to first and goal at the 6. A couple penalties here. First on Wellsville only was good for a yard, but when it happens to Iola down in their territory here, it backs them up 5. Now the ball out at the 6-yard line. First down and goal. Whitney and Batters in the backfield. Give is to Batters. Batters stood up at about the 2-yard line, fighting for extra yards, and he'll be stopped at about the 2. So that'll bring up second down and goal at the 2-yard line, maybe inside the 2. So second down and goal, short to go here. 2:20 remaining in this regulation contest. Wellsville leads 33-7. Twins receivers to the left, single receiver to the right, option pitch. Barker gives it to Holden Barker, and he is in. Holden Barker with the touchdown run for Iola. And with 2:06 remaining here in the fourth quarter, trims into the Wellsville lead. It's 33-13. As though Iola is setting up for the point after attempt here. Jason Barker to hold. Peter Venter to attempt the kick. Snap is back, placement down, kick is up and away, and it is good. Venter with a nice kick. And it is now 33-14, 2:06 remaining in the ball game. If Iola sets up here for an onside kick, it's a 19-point game. It's going to take at least 2 touchdowns, 2-point conversions, and a field goal to tie it. So Iola going to have to do everything they can to strike quick, strike fast, or they're going to have to get 3 touchdowns and at least an extra point. We'll see what the Mustangs draw up here as they come out to kick this ball away. Couple finals in the area. Piper blows out Baldwin 57-6. And Tonganoxie all over Lewisburg. Final score, Tongi 28, Lewisburg 6. Seeing any other final score, Paola 58, Fort Scott 0. So a shutout there for the Panthers and a big win for Paola. And the fourth quarter, Northern Heights continues to lead West Franklin. It is 33-0. Iola to kick it away here. Wellsville pinched up, expecting an onside. It is onside. It goes 10 yards, and it is covered there by Wellsville. Hands team for Wellsville, Cole Swanson, picks that up like he does playing first or third base during the baseball season. Nice job by Swanson as he just caught that football out of midair and then wisely just went to the ground to cover it up. Wellsville takes over, first down and 10. The ball at the 40, right at the 50-yard line, we'll call it. In 2:06 remaining here in the ball game. McCarthy takes a snap. He's going to give it to Money. Nash tries the left side. Nothing there. The Iola defense into the backfield stops him for about a 1-yard loss on the play. And we've got a whistle timeout called here by Iola. It'll bring up second down and 11 for the Eagles. And when we come back from the timeout, exactly 2 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Iola looking to see if they can create a fumble, do something, create a turnover. Looks like they're bringing in some fresh legs, maybe getting some younger players into some varsity time here. The quarter score, Spring Hill up on Ottawa. Score is 50-7. So the Broncos really putting it to the Cyclones tonight in Ottawa. Wellsville coming off the sideline as Iola back out onto the field, ready to go. Single receiver split wide to the left side. High backfield behind McCarty. McCarty turns, the pitch is out to Money. Money nowhere to go. Going to be dropped for a big loss on the play. Probably a 9-yard loss here as he'll be taken down at the 40-yard line. So bring up third down and 20 for the Eagles. Actually, he'll be stopped. They'll be marking down at the 39. So make it third down and 21 yards to go as they have to get across midfield and to the Mustang 40-yard line or across the 40-yard line for the first down. Single receivers each side. McCarthy under center. He'll turn, give it to Money. Money tries the middle, nowhere to go there. He might get back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up fourth down again here for Wellsville. And the punting unit will trot onto the field for the Eagles. Willis is going to drop back again for Iola to return. And Richards will do the kicking duties again here for Wellsville. Richards getting everybody lined up here. Iola looks like we'll be coming for a block, and now we're going to have a Wellsville timeout as they didn't have what they wanted up there, and they did not want to get the kick blocked. So Mike Berg will come out and call his second timeout of the half. Got just under 35 seconds remaining in the ball game, 34.8. Wellsville kicking it away to Iola, leading 33-14. A lot of younger players in right now for both sides. You would expect that there would be just a little bit of confusion. It is week number 2, and those younger kids haven't had the game experience that these upperclassmen get. So calling timeouts in this situation to make sure your guys are in the right spot is probably a good idea. So now Richards will again step back, set up for the punt. Willis standing at his 30-yard line for Iola. Snap is back, kick is away. Willis receives it about the 32. He's going to go to the left side. Has a little bit of space along the left sideline. And we've got flags out as Willis is taken down as he crosses the 40-yard line on the Wellsville side of midfield. We'll see what the flags are for. We'll see where Iola will take over here with 23 seconds remaining in regulation. Quick update from Boston College. University of Kansas 41, BC 24 to start the fourth quarter. The Jayhawks really doing a lot better here this week than they did last week when they faced Coastal Carolina and Lawrence. We've got a player down along the sideline. Both teams are taking a knee. Now we're awaiting. We've got a legal block in the back against Iola. So that's going to be from the spot of the foul, going to back up the Mustangs. Cannot tell, but now the player is getting to his feet. And that is number 41, Dylan Schnoor, who was down momentarily. He got to his feet under his own accord, was not lifted up or anything. So good to know that not out for long. Hopefully, Schnoor will be back playing next week for the Eagles. Iowa players looking over to the sideline for the play call. Trotting onto the field is Kason Barker. 23 seconds remaining. Wellsville with the 19-point lead. Barker takes the snap, bobbles it, looking to his left to pass. He's going to throw it down the sideline, and the pass is complete. Caught along the sideline, and it's going to go for 6. 64-yard touchdown pass to Drake Selman. 12 seconds remaining in the ballgame. And another 64-yard touchdown, this time from Kason Barker to Selman for Iola. And Venter will come on for the point after. Well, Barker initially had Selman on like a little hitch route, and he kind of motioned for him to take off. Selman took off down the right sideline, got behind the Eagle defense, and was unable to be caught. Nice job there, a high snap. Barker came up off of his knee, caught it, got it down, and Venter with the kick. A point after is good. So 33-21 is our score. 12.2 seconds remaining. Just a 2-score ball game now, but it's got to be done in an extremely quick fashion in order for Iola to really get back in this. I have seen some crazier things take place, but we'll see what happens here. I assume we're going to go for another onside kick here by Iola. Wellsville's able to recover the onside kick. They can just kneel on it one time. Iola out of timeout, so that could be our ball game. But obviously there is a chance. Anthony Sine's the only guy more than 20 yards away from the football. for Wellsville. The hands team is definitely up here for the Eagles. Venter with the squibber, and again covered up there by Wellsville. And this time it is Caden O'Neill covering it up. He's up, the junior up front on the hands team. So ball at about the 49-yard line, and all Wellsville has to do is take a knee, and that will be our ball game. 11 and a half seconds to go. Wellsville looking to move its record to 2-0 on the year, and also 2-0 in Pioneer League play. Iola will fall to 0-2 on the season, and they will be 0-1 in the Pioneer League. We have reached the zeros on the clock. The final score from here at Iola, Wellsville 33 and Iola 21. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, bring it back, and wrap it up from here at Iola. You've been listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
KOFO is your home for Kansas City Royals baseball in East Central Kansas. At the K or away, you can hear all the action in 2019 on 103.7 FM and 1220. Royals baseball is brought to you by our broadcast sponsors and title sponsor, State Farm Insurance agent Ryan Disbro. We'll preempt our Royals coverage tonight from the K to bring you Ottawa Cyclone football live from Steve Grogan Stadium as they host the Spring Hill Broncos. Royals baseball versus the Astros returns tomorrow at 5:30. Don't miss Royals baseball on KOFO.
Needing work? Want to do something different? KOFO is looking for someone to fill a part-time position as a control board operator. No previous experience is necessary, but must have a good work ethic, good communication skills, be familiar with computer operations, and have your own transportation. This could be your entry into an exciting career in radio. KOFO is an equal opportunity employer.
And welcome back here to Iola. This is Luke Queen bringing you the action here this evening, where Wellsville traveled down to Iola and defeated the Mustangs by a final score of 33-21. Wellsville got on the board first in the second quarter with just under 6.5 minutes remaining. It was a 31-yard touchdown pass from Luke Richards to Drake Amel, gave Wellsville the 6-0 lead. 1:21 remaining in the first half. Richards ran one in from 1 yard out. Conversion was failed, and it was 12-0 Wellsville. Just under 25 seconds remaining in the first half. Iola got on the scoreboard, an 11-yard touchdown run from Isaac Batters, and Peter Venter with the extra point cut the lead down to 12-7. But with just under 6 seconds remaining in the first half, Anthony Saenz ran it in 64 yards and gave Wellsville the 18-7 halftime lead. Wellsville got going again in the third period as they got on the board at the 9:05 mark of the third quarter. 23-yard touchdown run by Saenz. Saenz added the 2-point conversion run, and Wellsville extended the lead to 19 at 26-7. With 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter, Wellsville found the end zone yet again. This time Chase Farley in from 7 yards out, and the advantage was 33-7. Stayed that way until just over 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. And that's when Holden Barker for Iola put one in from 2 yards out to get Iola back into it, 33-14. Iola scored again with 12 seconds remaining in the ball game. A 64-yard pass from Kason Barker to Drake Selman. Venter added the kick, and it was 33-21, but that was as far as it could go for Iola as they were unable to muster the comeback, and Wellsville wins 33-21. The Eagles improve their record 2-0 on this season and 2-0 in the Pioneer League. The loss for Iola drops their record to 0-2 on the season, and they are 0-1 in Pioneer League play. Appreciate you all for tuning in here this evening on KOFO.com for the game of the week. For KOFO Sports, I am Luke Queen. Thanks for listening, and we'll hear you next week.